No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin, and a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Well, Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Warriors on D. Drive by Adams. Soft touch off the glass.
Now we're talking. He abused the defender off the dribble and then just was able to glide in for the layup.
Here's Curry. Nails it from the high post. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
It's stolen by Bogut. An even 3-on-3 break. Fires for 3. Curry can't get it to go. Westbrook against Curry. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Shoots from 12. Adams, the pass to Durant. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
The 11-footer. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. From deep, Iguodala. The shot will not go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Waiters. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Curry. Another miss by Curry.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Waiters. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry kicks to Barnes. Golden State moving it around. And the Warriors miss again.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Shots good by Ibaka.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Curry wide open. Iguodala kicks to Bogut. He dishes it to Barnes. On its way from Curry for 2. Cans the shot from the wing. Curry's got 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And here's Thompson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in an emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Singler, no good.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Pulls up on the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Livingston. Singler with the rebound.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Morrow. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get the rebound. Here's Singler. Off target at the rim. Warriors trail by 5. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. And it's off the back rim. No good. Singler, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
It's deflected and stolen by Spates. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line if I have a dribble, if I catch.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Rush out there with Green. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And that misses. That would have put him up. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Rush. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Rush with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. A clear look for Curry. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Under Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Durant. Here's Cantor. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. Barbosa's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Deflects the pass. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Speights.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Bogut dishes to Livingston. The alley-oop, it's tipped, but they get it back. From the arc, and the Warriors get it back. Bogut with a clean look. Again, the miss by Bogut. Thunder trailing by 5. It's stolen by Bogut. Durant against Barbosa. Bogut the pass to Green. No good on the 3.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
And Adams with the slam.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Livingston kicks to Green. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money. It's timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged play.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Green. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Kept alive. Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-6 run. And foul call. As he misses, he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. 16 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games. And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skills. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today. Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Warriors leading by 8.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that D. Sometimes